Hello, it's Ricardo, and welcome to a video on why I still play Elite Dangerous. I'm a gamer. I'm in my 50s. I've had decades of gaming experience. I kinda seen it all really. Arcade classics where I worked as an arcade attendant, consoles on the Atari 2600, playing games like Pong, moving then into the ZX Spectrum, into the Atari ST, and then into the PC, with a couple of consoles spread around like PlayStations, PlayStation 2s, Xboxes. Now finally resting place with my nice gaming PC. I've seen retro RPGs and sprawling open worlds, but there is one game that keeps pulling me back. Bit like a ship caught in that tractor beam. If only we could have tractor beams in Elite Dangerous. So, Elite Dangerous then. Why do we still play it? Why do players keep coming back? I've always said it's a boomerang game, but what makes it a boomerang game? Like many of you, I have a long history with the Elite franchise of games. I first started playing Elite Dangerous really for its sheer scale and graphics. As we know, the entire Milky Way galaxy is envisioned here and is your playground with 400 billion star systems, each one unique, procedurally generated yet feeling organic. It's a game that captures the immensity of space like nothing else and always has done, even back on the Master, the BBC Master. But it's not just about size, and that's what she said. It's about freedom. You can be a trader hauling precious cargo or even bio-waste. You can be a bounty hunter chasing down the galaxy's most wanted, or a miner, heaven forbid, and you know how I feel about mining, delving into asteroid fields, or even explorers, discovering new worlds, getting that first footfall and marvelling at the sky and different colorscapes on those new worlds. You can also go raiding planetary settlements with the Odyssey DLC. Walking around, having that space legs experience. Delivering packages, ripping them off for something, getting some data. And soon you can be a system architect with system colonization, where you can actually determine what new systems look like. For that Elite Dangerous Explorer, however, I remember the first time I plotted my route to Sagittarius A, that supermassive black hole at the galaxy's centre, and I realised I wasn't just playing a game, I was part of something else, and the community make the game and the galaxy come alive with events, expeditions, and also shared stories. Now you have heard me mention the Elite Dangerous Odyssey DLC. On some sites such as Amazon Prime, Elite Dangerous, the core game, was free for Amazon Prime subscribers. Although saving that, if you happen to have missed that promotion, you can get it for a song on a lot of the marketplaces, offering keys for an absolute song of money. And with that, you can also get the Odyssey expansion. Now when Odyssey launched, it brought something truly groundbreaking for Elite and something the community wanted for a while. The ability to leave your cockpit on foot. Yes, you could explore on foot, and suddenly the galaxy felt even bigger, because now it wasn't just a pilot or a driver, an SRV. It was a person walking on that alien world, exploring settlements, engaging in combat, and gathering resources that gave the game a new dimension. After many updates, we now found that Odyssey brought stunning planetary tech updates. You can land on atmospheric worlds, thin atmospheric worlds, watching alien sunsets. The level of detail I find is that extra dimension to the game, from texture of the ground beneath your boots to the nice azure sunsets you can experience. For someone like me who grew up imagining what it would be like to walk on a distant world and being bound to what the technology of the day could provide, it does kind of turn your Elite Dangerous dreams into reality. And you've got to wonder what is next. And let's face it, there's the settlements. I wouldn't say they're really alive with NPCs. NPCs meander and mill about, and it's very sort of like scientific or military based, to be honest, and I think that could do with a little bit of a refresh, but you do get those missions and opportunities. On-foot combat does add that level of intensity as well, especially if you're spotted for being a bit of a naughty commander as well. Now, when you're infiltrating a base, stealth, for example, is nearly as much as engaging as full-scale firefights, and it's something to wonder, well, should we be more stealthy for an easier life? All this being said, however, I still believe the on-foot gameplay of Elite Dangerous Odyssey is key to that Elite Dangerous experience. Beyond the galaxy and planetary exploration, Elite Dangerous has so many layers to keep the player hooked, and indeed has kept me hooked over the past 10 years going into its 11th. The engineering mechanics, for example, allow you to customize your ships to a point, and weapons for specific roles. Certainly the addition of more storage space for your modules that happened late 2024 certainly helped a long way with that. Now, whether you're optimizing your jump range for exploration or turning your vessel into an armoured tank for combat, there are many possibilities to add that individuality to the build of your ship. Then of course there's the power play system. That refresh there really has engaged the community, or re-engaged it, should we say. Power Play version 1 was a bit meh, should we say, but Power Play version 2, it's exciting times. You've always got something to do and you feel like you're actually integrating and making that change with the background simulation. That can be seen, that can be visualized as one power stitches another power over. Now, other updates such as fleet carriers have added that other personal touch to the game, trolleying your ships around on your fleet carrier, making it a permanent base of operations in a system where you want to go in there and do them a little bit of damage. I think it's been key and instrumental, especially in the recent Thargoid war. Let's face it, has it really come to an end? The Thargoids seem to be on a back foot, but if anything has told us that a cornered animal is always the most dangerous. The recent Thargoid war where the Titans flew in, we all clubbed together, we all did sorties to take down the Titan of choice. It was great. And clearing out of systems with the AXI, they should be lauded for their efforts there and what they did to affect the in-game narrative. Hats off to you, AXI. Hats off to you. But are the Thargoids really gone? It would be a shame if they are. I don't think they ever really will be. And when are we going to go on the offensive and really go down to Thargoid Home Central and Frontier can unlock all those hidden systems? Well, time will tell. But for me, what really sets Elite Dangerous apart is the community. It's one of the most passionate and I think creative communities I've ever been a part of. From in-game expeditions like Distant Worlds to the player organised events like I mentioned of the AXI with the Thargoid defence and also attack of certain systems, there's always seems to be something happening. And as a content creator, I love sharing my journeys, tips, discoveries with you all. I mean, for a lot of people, Elite just isn't a game, and I think that was evident when Frontier dropped support for consoles and therefore limited its player base. But now as people start moving to PCs, that player base is expanding again. It's giving people something to do. And I think the demise of, or perhaps a lack of advancements in other certain space games has certainly given credence to what Elite Dangerous has been doing for the past 10 years. Some of my most memorable moments have been flying around with friends on the streams on a Saturday and Sunday afternoon, working as a team to complete objectives or just chatting while exploring distant systems. So why do I keep playing Elite Dangerous and Elite Dangerous Odyssey? Well, because it's more than just a game to me. It's an experience that blends science, imagination and community. It's a galaxy where you can carve out your own story, forge your own path, be a lone wolf or play with friends. Whether you're mapping stars or part of a squadron battling alien threats, it's up to you. And with these updates still rolling out and the community stronger than ever, the future of Elite Dangerous indeed does look bright. Now, if you're new to the game, I encourage you to give it a try. And if you're a seasoned commander looking or thinking about coming back, well then let me know that what keeps you coming back and flying at Elite Dangerous. Either way, fly safe. I'll see you out in the black. Take it easy. I've been Ricardo. I'll catch you later.